Very few derbies can claim to involve a clash between continents, but Istanbul is the city where East meets West, where Asia meets Europe. From the European side, Galatasaray, with Fenerbahce representing the Asian side. Two giants of Turkish football going toe-to-toe once more. Undoubtedly high stakes. This will be fiery. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
It is the biggest day on the Turkish football calendar. Fans travelling from far and wide, sometimes indeed from abroad, to watch this massive clash of the two sides vying to be Turkey's greatest.
It's a game that's always had a reputation for being one of the most heated of rivalries, and I really don't think there's any denying that. I don't think I've seen anything quite like this. The fans certainly know how to make this atmosphere hostile and intimidating. All I hope is that this will be a game remembered for all the right reasons.
Well, we're on the way. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. And a shot! Conte. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Sanchez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Aktürkoğlu certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Guendouzi and Oosterwolde. Guendouzi, and it's Oosterwolde. Skriniar. To Guendouzi. Talisca. Asensio. Muldur has it in a wide position. Now it's Asensio. Osimhen. Skriniar gets across to intercept that. Guendouzi. Aimed beyond the defence. Guendouzi. Lovely, now then. Talisca unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Skriniar. And it's Guendouzi. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Just eases him off the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he was quick to react. Yüksek. Sanchez has given away a free kick. Gives it back. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And here's Aktürkoğlu. Osimhen. Now it's Lang. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. That's a shade optimistic. Conte. There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Akun. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Conte. Knocks it into space. Now it's Lang. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Muldur. And it's Oosterwolde. Aktokolu looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Osimhen. Real chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Galatasaray have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up.
And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. He's got full. There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Fenerbahce grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite...
Shot, surely! Oh, crossbar! Decent enough try.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Asensio. Looking to play him in. Ederson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nelson Semedo. Fenerbahce are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Asensio. Skriniar spots it and intercepts. Lang. And he's decided to go for it. Muldur. Yüksek. And Oosterwolde. Muldur. And it's Yüksek. Oosterwolde. Nelson Semedo. He has found the way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Osimhen gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Aktokolu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, they could be caught out here. Talisca. Now it's Aktokolu. He's looking wide. Osimhen. Asensio, who's set up one goal so far. Talisca! Here comes the cross. And that is expertly dealt with. Driving on and making good progress. Lemina. And Sanchez. Looking for the run. Nice looking ball. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Kante gets good distance on it. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good alertness. Sanchez. Gundogan. And it's Bui. Sanchez. Lemina. Shifted it to the flank. That's been cut out, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out of play for a throw.
Lemina. And it's Icardi. Spread it left.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of...
Here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Asensio. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Oosterwolde. Aktokolu. Looking for options for movement. Chance! Goal! Fenerbahce! And the comeback is complete.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Fenerbahce get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Muldur. And it's Yüksek. Can he get it through? Shot a goal! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Fenerbahce take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game.
That's a decent clearance. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now.
Nelson Semedo.
Talisca. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found a way through. Icardi. Now Icardi with the... Gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Galatasaray are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yüksek. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly. Conte. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So now the difference is 3.
Nelson Semedo.
Conte. Talisca. Akun.
And he cuts out the supply.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Muldur receives it in a good position here.
Lang.
Lang charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Lemina.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders pop.
Takes a shot! Cleared without hesitation. Guendouzi. For Conte.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Aktokolu. Threads one in.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Yüksek.
That's a super... Has a shot! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And we're off again.
Galatasaray.
Didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune.
And it's Semedo. No, that's overhit. That is ended up in no man's land. Asensio. Narrow Icardi. Lang. Decent progress down the left. And it's Al-Mali. Oosterwolde calmly anticipates. Yüksek. Pass is just off target, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Asensio. Oosterwolde. Quality ball. Now it's Aktürkoğlu. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Guendouzi. Nelson Semedo. Conte. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aktürkoğlu. Talisca. He's through, now is he in? Now it's Kante. Flashes it across. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Sanchez. And it's Bui. Looking for a runner. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nelson Semedo. Ball played for Conte. Fenerbahce have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Skriniar. Asensio. Osimhen, given the lift of his goal. Not the most accurate pass. Nelson Semedo. And it's Conte. To Guendouzi. Akun. That has been cut short. Conte. Oh, red, nice interception. Guendouzi. Muldur. And it's Guendouzi. Asensio. Now it's Icardi. Lang. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Guendouzi. Bardakci gets a foot in here. Nicely weighted ball. Aktürkoğlu.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Asensio. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Talisca! Beautiful from Talisca! About as smooth as it gets. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Fenerbahce are having a ball here. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's fabulous. He's gone for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Nelson Semedo. Asensio. Now it's Asensio. Lang. Conte. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Akçakolu. He's in space and looking for options.
Semedo
Is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Mauro Icardi.
Asensio,
And he's forced to go back.
and it's Mulder.
Akgun. He's a sharp little ball here.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Skriniar. Guendouzi.
And Yüksek.
Akçakolu. He is through here.
Lemina.
Neatly clipped into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Galatasaray have their third corner.
Osimhen! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Asensio. Badaxi. Now Akgun. And it's Al-Mali.
Cross it. Climbs up big! It wasn't a great header in the end.
Mulder.
Mulder goes on a charge down the left. Guendouzi. Akçakolu.
Oh, great feat, that.
Akçakolu stood his ground strongly. Gundogan.
Mauro Icardi.
Now it's Osimhen. And it's Lemina. It's a searching pass.
It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Guendouzi. Conte.
Now it's Akçakolu.
It could be in here.
Thinks about the shot.
He's got away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Asensio. Nice interception, well timed. Gundogan. Pass somewhat off target. Oosterwolde. Yüksek. And it's Mulder. And Oosterwolde.
Guendouzi. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Sanchez cuts out the pass.
Talisca. Wriggles his way through.
Osimhen.
Skriniar cuts it out. Talisca. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Akçakolu. Nicely shaped ball.
Oosterwolde gets over and intercepts.
Yüksek. Osimhen.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oosterwolde makes the interception.
Mulder. Asensio. To Akçakolu.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Fenerbahce are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Gundogan has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Nelson Semedo played back into the centre, and it's Oosterwolde.
Tries to play it through.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nelson Semedo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball.
And the pass is intercepted.
Mulder. Asensio, not the most accurate pass.
And this is it. And Icardi! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Nelson Semedo. Asensio.
Oh, just skips past his man.
And he's what?
He's having a shot! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of...
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off.
Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Yuksek. Asensio.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Osimhen. Akun. And the counter is on. Now it's Osimhen. Mauro Icardi touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Asensio. Pass somewhat off target.
He's in a great position here. And the shot! It's hit the upright.
Yuksek. Now Mulder. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Guendouzi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, they are now a 9-man team. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Bardakci simply refused to be outdone there.
Lemina. Nelson Semedo.
Foot in.
He's a sharp little ball here. Lemina.
He's having a go.
Asensio. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Threads one in.
Good read, needed to be.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this?
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Lamina. Oh, that's a key interception. There will be 4 extra minutes. That has ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. And he's in big chance! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
No, that's been intercepted. Merjan. And it's Guendouzi. Now Skriniar. Conte. That's a throw. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Succumbs to the pressure. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's that. Galatasaray illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. Very few derbies can claim to involve a clash between continents, but Istanbul is the city where East meets West, where Asia meets Europe. From the European side, Galatasaray, with Fenerbahce representing the Asian side. Two giants of Turkish football going toe-to-toe once more. Undoubtedly high stakes. This will be fiery. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The sand... Lang! Oh, it's come off the upright. And played cross-field, changing the point of it. And Icardi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. In he goes again!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Just about within shooting range. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Aktokolu pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. He's been slipped through. Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Galatasaray penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just...
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Two, and we've barely begun here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Galatasaray are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
Osimhen! He's hit it first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Guendouzi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Skriniar gets over and intercepts. Now it's Aktokolu, and it's Muldur. Guendouzi. Talisca. Oh, there's a probing ball. Asensio. Lang. It's a pretty loose pass. Probing pass. Oh, well measured. That's the keeper's ball. Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. He's having a hit! That comes as a mighty relief. Muldur. Galatasaray are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Now it's Osimhen. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Muldur. Galatasaray have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the drive. And Icardi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a he rises! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Galatasaray are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager scream.
Great chance! Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position. And there's the shot! It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Aktokolu picks it up out wide. It's going to be another throw. And he's been shifted off it. Guendouzi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate.
Gets his head on it! He's put it wide.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Skriniar has a look up and drives it forward. He's found the way through. Osimhen is herring after that one. Yuksek. Lemina does really well to win the ball there. Short changes him with that pass. Oosterwolde. And it's Yuksek. Now Muldur. Guendouzi makes the interception. Muldur. Yuksek. Muldur. Now it's Gundogan. Here comes the terrific header. They've scored! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Osimhen, and it's made its way to him. Might be danger here. And he's had a hit. It's hit the uprights, and he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if three weren't a big header. It's there. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many? Now it's Kante. And here's Asensio. Gundogan. It's Lang. And this is Icardi. Icardi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. Nelson Semedo skims one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Icardi receives it in a good position here. Kante calmly anticipates. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Aktokolu. Lemina. That has ended up in no man's land. Muldur. It's not an especially good pass, that. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in deep. Chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Some resolute defending there. Conte. Aktokolu.
Galatasaray couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Skriniar. And it's Oosterwolde. Yuksek. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oosterwolde can get it clear. Oh, that's ambitious. And he's missed it.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Mauro Icardi! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. To be expected.
Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Fired deep to Mauro Icardi! He want to be quick to recover this. No, he can't turn it in. Corner number 3 coming up. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. And Icardi! Lang! Nelson Semedo. Now it's Guendouzi. Searching pass he's played there. Great ball if he can get there. That's going to go a long way. Galatasaray looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pass somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he get on the end of this? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Muldur. Guendouzi. Now Skriniar. He's a sharp little ball here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Guendouzi. That's a good ball out wide. Lemina. Not the most accurate pass. Oosterwolde. Good ball, good take. Now can he find a finish? Chance! Yuksek. And it's Semedo. That's a throw. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Icardi. He's in a good position here. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Guendouzi. Looking for a runner. Dink through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Muldur. Quality ball. Now it's Aktokolu. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, How taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fit?
Goes for a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! This must be his putt. And a chance! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final.
Osimhen! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Osimhen probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Big chance! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oosterwolde. Mulder. And it's Oosterwolde. Ederson gets it away. Works it forward.
Mauro Icardi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oosterwolde promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a pretty loose pass. Oosterwolde. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Could be danger here.
And he shoots!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Conte.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Applies the finish!
And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Mulder. Now it's Aktokolu. Thinks one through, and he's intervened well there. And it's Conte. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Aktokolu, and he's lost his man here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Osimhen.
Chance for a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Mulder. And he's managed to get free. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! Corner number 4 coming up here.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Yuksek gets it away. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now.
Decent chance! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. Mauro Icardi being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Talisca proves just a little bit too strong. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Muldur. Almost an hour gone. And here's Osimhen, looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide, played in with purpose, and that's been won straight back. Talisca, nicked it back promptly. Now it's Osimhen. Conte, and it's Guendouzi. Nelson Semedo. Has a look and plays it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Semedo gets across to intercept that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Osimhen. Icardi. Real chance! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's beaten the last man. Asensio. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oosterwolde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nelson Semedo. Talisca. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Icardi. Oh, this looks sharp. Yuksek. Now it's Asensio. Great defending, strong and determined.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That has to be a lesson learned. You can't just blindly cross the ball into the box with no attacking presence.
Ambitious ball here. Oosterwolde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nelson Semedo. That's the throw. Nelson Semedo. And Oosterwolde. Yuksek. Played out to the left flank.
There they go, hunting again.
And he skips past his man. Defending of the desperate variety. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Talisca. Now it's Asensio. Conte. Nicely shaped ball. Skriniar cuts it out. And it's Semedo. He is through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Icardi. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Skriniar. Back to Kolu. And it's Yuksek. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Asensio. Lemina. And he's running through. Now it's Kolu. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post. Gundogan. And it's Lamina. Nicely weighted ball, nicely aimed pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Foot in.
Lang is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Gundogan. Akun. Oh, good-looking ball. In with the challenge. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Guendouzi. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Cleared without complication. Succumbs to the pressure. Osimhen. He's through, now is he in? He's having a shot! It's a goal! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Numero 45.
Guendouzi. Osimhen is onto this. He could be in here. And the shot! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lamina. There's the shot! Conte. Asensio. No, he's not getting his way this time. Osimhen. Oh, he's going for goal! And he's spooned it over the bar. Merchan. It's Fred. Aktakolu. Great work on the overlap. Bui. Now it's Icardi. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lang. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kante did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Mauro Icardi. Oosterwolde cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. Now there's a fine ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Referee's given a throw. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And another try!
Oh, it needed better placement.
Merchan. That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? Akun has it in a wide position.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Merchan. Well, that has not gone well. Fred. Oh, it's come loose. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Osimhen. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Osimhen, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Galatasaray really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.